Welcome to, this is week 6 of the Pokepals Draft League. This week playing against Parker Simmons, so that's gonna be a fun week. Funny, it's the same thing with Potato Chip the last week, where everyone in this league is a very good player. But when I know just how good they are personally, it's even scarier, but it's also more fun. So, Parker has... he has this Indeedee Hoopa that can be size spam. The Fox also size spam. But then outside of that, he has, a lot of the Fire, Water, Grass core happening. Also with starters, so he can do pledge things. He has this Zoroark, which is really interesting. He has this Sneasel Tracheon beat up stuff. A Sylveon to find out it's good fairy type. So, overall pretty solid draft. I think he has a lot of tools, which makes it a little hard to prep for all of them. But the one tool I don't think he has, and the issue is there are still Chesto and Lumberries and other things that you can do. But Sylveon would have to outspeed with Misty Terrain. There isn't anything with Electric Terrain. There isn't a Wide Guard Pokemon. So we are doing Dark Void Gravity thing. Now, this Cobra Berry is because the Meowscarada? Is it Cobra? I suppose it is for this Meowscarada. This is what happened when I built the team a couple of days ago. I'm like, wait, why is it Cobra Berry? I remember feeling good about it, but he only has this Meowscarada, really, that's going to hit with the Dark type move. But nothing that's beating the Deoxys. I'm not sure what that was about. Who has Cobra? Nobody has Cobra. His Fake Out is only Sneasel. Well, that's also what I was thinking, is that there just wouldn't be Fake Out size spam. But otherwise, I would do Covert. I know I put this on for a reason. I don't see the reason. I think I last second might just switch this back to Covert. Anyway, that was weird. This Weezing. So, I kind of want to bring it to stop Zoroark. He does have a lot of special attackers. It's obviously not ideal for Weezing. And the Slice Spam, I theoretically do shut down the terrain, which is nice, but then I have Psychic types looking at me, trying to hit on Weezing's special defense. So Terra Dark, we have Thunderbolt. This was for Empoleon, because otherwise I really don't have any way to hit it with Sludge Bomb Taunt, a Will-O-Wisp chipping away at it. And it's kind of a niche thing to only have that move for basically if it's an end game, with just Weezing and Empoleon. But at the same time, I really didn't need another fourth move. I didn't really want to go Will-O-Wisp while I was trying to do sleep things. And I decided it was good. Sludge Bomb Thunderbolt. Next up is this Exeggutor, which does have a Wide Guard, which is of note for both the Size Spam. I was about to say Pledges, but that's not how it plays. Mostly for Size Spam and the potential Rock Slide from Tracheon and Hyper Voice from Zoroark. So he also can be useful outside of just next to Weezing. But obviously it is still Life Orb and attacking move, so I don't want Slow Start on. But if Weezing dies, this Wide Guard is still very relevant. Double Edge Knockoff Drain Punch covers basically everything on the team. Whatever Knockoff and Drain Punch can't hit for super effective, Double Edge is still hitting, and it's a Double Edge Life Orb from Max Adamant Exeggutor, so that'll hurt a little bit. Crafty, Terra Poison, which is a little weird in front of the potential couple size spam. But I mostly needed a Fairy Resist that wasn't going to be Steel, because I'm still worried about that Delph blowing me up. And if it was steel, there is also brown. And the Tauros, I missed for a second. Tauros is the other thing. You also will notice that this isn't Intimidate this week. Because yes, Empoleon was competitive. And besides that, it's, you know, Meowscarada, Tauros, Terrakion I'd be worried about intimidating. Compared to his more special attackers. So we went for Moxie Assault Vest. Still pretty normal moves for what I've been running. Did go Drain Punch over close combat because, you know, with Moxie I'm thinking I want to try and stick on the field and I can do that decently well. I think I was going with the minus speed at one point, which is why I didn't put things in 5 stats. But he doesn't have a trickery mode, for as much as a DD female might apply otherwise. Everything is, like, his slowest things are Sylveon and Empoleon at 60. So, even this is, like, probably not doing anything for speed, but I'm always a sucker for the extra point, you know, 27 to 6. Yeah, like I said, I think I was looking at an actual min speed before, but the trigger, not really. And then this is actually Choice Scarf Kilowattrel, because nothing on his team can actually outspeed Deoxys. Even, is it Darkrai? I think, yeah, Meowscarada is like 123. Let's double check that real quick. But I'm pretty sure that was Meowscarada. Yeah, 123. Yeah, so nothing is outspeeding this Darkrai Deoxys naturally, and he doesn't have a wide guard. He barely has a fake out, and that's part of why we're going back to Dark Void. But they can obviously scarf things, and doing this, and Weezing, Gigas, Crafty, just back to the age-old issue with the way I drafted this team, I just needed some damage. And so instead of going for the more standard, at least for me, like Tailwind Protect, Thunderbolt, Air Slash, or, you know, Air Blast, Ice 1 week, just back, or not back, we're just doing Choice Scarf, Air Slash, Thunderbolt still, but you also have the Electro Web and Volt Switch. So I did Terra Electric because you're going to be clicking more electric moves. He doesn't have the ground type. Obviously Thunderbolt more damage. Electro Web still gives us some speed control even though we're not going Tailwind. And Volt Switch is Volt Switch, which just do good damage and you switch out. Could be good for something like a Regigigas Kilowattrel lead where I Volt Switch and then get Weezing in. Other than that, the switching isn't like a focal point, especially with the team. It's not like I'm cycling Intimidates in and out, but I can at least still cycle a Fake Out with Crafty. But otherwise, you know, it's just kind of a good force. We'll see how much it gets clipped. But yeah, that is the team, and looks like we're actually about ready to start. Okay, and here we are. Classic, good luck, have fun. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. He does have this Zoroark, Hoopa, and Didi, which is unsurprising. No Tauros, so Kilowattrel isn't getting that competitive boost from anything likely. Scrafty, not looking bad until the Sylveon. So if I do Weezing Gigas, like even revealing that Zoroark, I'm worried it doesn't do that much. I'm worried about like Scarf Hoopa. I think I just click these buttons. 192. Scarf Meowscarada could pledge before I get this off. I feel a little dirty every time that. Okay, so Scarf Meowscarada. I'm thinking that has to be Scarf Meowscarada. I do feel like a little dirty when I do this. I have to be so for real. But just good, unfortunately. Scarf Masquerada with Swamp is good speed control, though. I respect that. I'll protect Darkrai, Taunt and DD, and then switch Darkrai out this next turn. Because if I can get out of Swamp, I think I have one more Dark Void in me. A Dazzling Gleam Blizzard, Healwatcho, and Scrafty don't necessarily love switching. I think it's very good coverage. If I do Kilowattrel, which one can I afford to lose? The honest answer is kind of both of them. But I would rather keep the Kilowattrel. Do I protect? Do I bother protecting? Or do I try and get it to switch? I think it's Kilowattrel protect. I'm trying to get another gravity up. Okay. So that worked out. One thing to know is this can't be Scarf. You're taunted. I was like, do I Terra Electro Web? Because I don't think I need any other Terra type. Might as well get damage. But am I clicking Electro Web or am I clicking Thunderbolt? I think I Electro Web. Yeah, I know I talked about wanting to get a gravity. Now it's not getting up because he actually didn't Blizzard take the Kilowattrel KO. I think I Terra Electric and I think we just go Electro Web. Oh, I should have taunted Hoop. Okay. Okay. And that speed is really bad for us now. Okay. Now I know I need to taunt Hoopa. That is good to know going forward. Like, all I did was taunt Hoopa, and I think this game is pretty free. Electro was still not. And then it did so little damage. Yeah. Oh, they under speed now! I fucked up so bad. Man, getting Electro Webbed into Trick Room, you're actually underspeeding that Scrafty now is pretty disgusting. I have a double protect Darkrai hitting Dark Void on both as an out. Ugh. I just taunted Hoopa. That's okay. So it is Scarf Meowscarada. I think I lead Kilowattrel. Crafty. I can fake out Empoleon. Yeah, I think I just run back the 4 and switch the lead. He's taking a second to click his moves too. I think he's trying to not give me an out as well. Oh, Vacuum Wave? Okay, yeah, nothing matters. even the protect into Dark Void. I don't even want to see if I get it. It's just Vacuum Wave. Okay. Vacuum Wave, Grass Pledge, or, you know, he has Water Pledge. Yeah, with Grass Pledge, Blizzard, Trickery, I'm expanding for. Only ever saw Dazzling Gleam. I think probably Follow Me Trickery. Pretty fair. He brings this Zoroark game because he didn't last game, and I refuse to believe he's not bringing it. It's not Scarfed. The Darkrai Deoxys is actually decent there. I think it's still fine to do Scrafty Kilowatt-Row, Darkrai Deoxys. Ooh, Hoopa Indeedee. Man, you know what stops Trick Room? This is Follow Me Trick Room, right? Like, there's no... Like, there's simply not something else happening. When Didi had Lumberry, but if he's the one pressing Follow Me, I'm not sure how much that would have mattered. Yep, this is a problem. I think I Terra Fairy Poison Jet. Just so for... Like, do I even super fast power? Taunt or Protect? I think I can get a Gravity up. But I can just try and Dark Void later. Oh, you're slow. The funny part is I like Kilowatt on the end with any of these. Vacuum Wave kill Scrafty would be annoying. I know I resist. That would be worst case. Do I even press a 50% Dark Void? Or do I just Dark Void? But this Hoopa just protects. Ugh. Okay, so my worry is Vacuum Wave, Scrafty, Protect Hoopa. That'll Chuko. I don't know if it'll Oko. The only way for me to prevent Empoleon from doing it that turn after is the Dark Void. There was no yeah, I deserve to miss that. There was no Vacuum Wave. So Dark Pulse would have been a lot nicer. Oh. Motherfuckers. Yeah, I mean, it's not like missing Dark Void. Crazy. I'm like, game 1, I just needed to taunt him. Game 2, Like, maybe I do just need that 50% to hit. Damn, that, like, those were so close. I know, I've been living. You know, funny enough, Terra Steel actually would have been better on Scrafty. There was no either fire type or fighting type. And I would have taken less damage. Yeah,